Hey, what's up everybody? We are live from Loaded Dice Brewery here in Troy, Michigan. I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. If you're new to the channel, just put that down. Thanks for tuning in. So I'll have Jef Smith. He is the owner. He is the head brewer of Loaded Dice Brewery here in Troy. They are on Stevenson Highway. I'm sure when Jef comes on, he will let us all know where he is located exactly. This is my first time being out on location doing a live stream, so let me know if you can, if you all can hear me out there, if you're out there, just so I know that this microphone deal is working. Should be. So what we have right now is this is Loaded Dice. In the background here is the tap room. So yeah, I don't really know how much else to describe it other than that. If you watched the video I posted yesterday, kind of walked through the whole thing, you know, showed off some scenes from the brewery. Mostly Jef talking about Loaded Dice, where he started, his beginnings in the adventures of homebrew, then on to, deciding to be a professional brewer, and so on and so forth. So they've been open for just over a year. This is the start of their second year, and yeah, I think right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've got about 9 different beers on tap. I think just yesterday, or maybe earlier today, they released a fest beer, Thor Oktoberfest. What's that?
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Jef.
Hello, people.
Jef from Loaded Dice Brewery. Jef, can you remind us what? Oh, you got to put this on. So if you put it on like I have it.
Well, if I just want to hold it. Oh,
well,
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Will it go through the beard?
Yes.
All right. That's the important part.
Yeah. You're probably blowing them out right now.
I thought you were giving me a caterpillar.
No, sir. All right. So where are you guys located?
We are located. Which camera am I talking to? That one. We are
There's
located.
only one today.
Is there?
Yep. No fancy stuff.
All right.
Just one.
We're located in Troy, Michigan.
Yeah.
South or north of Maple Road on Rochester Road, in a strip mall called Maplewood Plaza.
It's going to be a really interesting live stream.
It's going to be fun.
All right. Awesome. So you just released Oktoberfest.
Yes.
You have a Pliny the Elder?
I thought we'd share. And I only
We're not
brought
going to
one
share
glass.
out of the same glass, are we?
I'd
I can
pour
just
it.
drink this. So this is Jef Smoking Jacket.
Yes.
It's a smoked
Should we talk about my beer first?
Yeah,
Is
let's
that
talk
how this
about
thing works?
Loaded
His
Dice.
rule is he doesn't get high on his own supply. That's why he's not
100%
drinking his
true.
own beer.
I can understand.
I don't make money if I drink my own beer.
That's true. It's money you can't charge.
And then
somebody
people
else
bring
for.
me great beers like this. So
Oh, that's such a
it's
misfortune.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, could you be a deer?
You want him a glass so you can
Please?
have?
Yeah, do you want some too?
Did you just call me a deer?
I did.
D-E-E-R or D-E-A-R?
However you want to interpret it.
Oh,
While we got this break in the action, let us know in the chat what you drinking.
What you drinking?
Yeah, what you drinking. So I am drinking. Tell me about this. This is Jef Smoking Jacket.
So
What is
yeah,
this?
so Jef Smoking Jacket. It's one of my first recipes. If you come in or if you have been in here, you know I like to do little twists on everything. So it's a traditionally brewed Hefeweizen. It's cloudy. It uses a traditional yeast. And then I add about 15 to 20%.
Oh, you want one of those fancy glasses?
No,
It's
no,
not-
it's this works. It's just shot.
Nah, it's just
He's
me.
not a fancy guy. Look at him.
Nah.
And then, so I add about 15-20% of cherry wood smoked malt. So it gives it a nice little, what do you think, like a porky flavor in a way? It's got that smoke.
Yeah, is that smoky? I
Yeah.
wouldn't have attributed it to that.
Yeah.
This is my favorite beer that you brew. I love it.
I thought your favorite beer is home game lager.
This is the beer that I can drink
Oh,
hours
gotcha.
on end.
Anything in your mug is your
This
current
is-
favorite, but your
that
all-time
half
favorite.
is my favorite beer.
This is my good friend Dave. He's my hype man, so he's going to be coming in and out of this, I think, all night.
I think that what you mean is get out is what you mean right now. You took me in
That's-
and out as I please.
As you please, is what I said. So I'm drinking.
Yeah, what are you
Can
drinking?
I do, like,
You can, just don't spill it.
I won't. So this is Pliny Elder. This was given to me by one of my regulars and good friends, Kevin. He muled it back from Santa Rosa, California for me, and I'm deeply in debt to him because it is one of those beers that everybody should drink.
You know it's killing him to pour that for you right now, right?
It's fine. We're
Does he
amongst.
usually chug it out of the bottle, or he wants it all for himself?
All right.
Yeah. So what I really like about this is I've
talk
been here
more
a few
about my
times.
beer.
Well, I've been here a few times, and I don't think I had this until when we recorded that interview.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's sweeter than most Hefeweizens, but I
That's
like
the
it
cherry
because
wood, yeah.
because you have the smokiness that kind of counteracts it. It balances it out, right? So it's
Yeah.
not just like, you know, you're not just getting a regular hef, but you're getting something a little bit sweeter, and it has that element of the smokiness. It's kind of like, oh, that's just like surprising, because when you first take, the drink, it's sweet, but
it's the acidity of the yeast comes through, and then the little cherry sweetness of the malt, they kind of play well against each other, and then you get that back end smoke. And that's what I really like about it. And I keep playing with the recipe because I'm trying to find that perfect blend of smoke and sweet.
Sure.
This one, I lowered it. The last batch was a little bit more smokier.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the middle. So I gotta go back in the notes and see
what you did. And
yeah,
tweak
it's
this
probably
thing.
gonna be like 1/8 of a pound eventually.
For this long and maybe a little bit shorter or whatever.
No, I don't get that technical.
No?
The problem with Jef is he brews some great beers, and he always wants. I want perfection. It's like, no, there's no perfection.
There is no such thing as perfection.
Good beer's a good beer.
All right, so tell me what so Jef always makes a comment. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, when I smell his beer, he always has some comment like, well, you can't smell it, so you just smelled it, so tell me what you get out of it.
Well, I mean, the great thing about Pliny is like just that first burst of hop aroma. I mean, you get everything about a West Coast IPA that you'd want.
Right.
So I believe their base is Centennial and Cascade. You just get punched with that. They get some Amarillo in there, so you get a little residual sweetness from that.
Yeah.
So it's just a well-balanced beer. The color is fantastic on it. Apparently, I didn't wash my glass well enough, but
this one looks all right.
Yeah.
So I just got to try this for the first time last year, I think, or
really,
maybe earlier this year.
It's funny.
I don't know.
So my journey as a craft beer enthusiast or whatever, pretty much starting in California. I was drinking Sierra Nevada, and I would go in the grocery store and just pluck this off the counter. And when everybody was, when I moved back, everybody's like, "Oh, have you had Pliny?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, who hasn't, right?
Countless times.
Yeah. And I didn't realize how rare it is for this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah. You got to smuggle it.
You do.
Get it back here.
And it's like when I had it, it was a great beer. And over the years, because everything's kind of come up to it, that it's still fantastic, but it's just like IPA.
Yeah, because so many things, like you said, have chased into it, and they've come so close to it that it's like, it's still special, but it doesn't seem. It's really hard to explain to somebody that's just getting into craft beer that, like, there's all these beers that have been chases or whales, for a long time.
Right.
And when you hype it up so much, or you might hype it up so much, but when you finally try it, it doesn't seem as great as everybody talks it up to be, because everybody else has tried it, and everybody else is trying to make a beer that's like that one.
Right. I just keep forgetting, like, the color on it, because I always, like, Two Hearted around here is, the IPA of the world.
It's the Pliny of Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. And it's more amber, and this is really pale. I mean, because we don't get it that much. Like, I get probably a bottle a year.
Yeah.
So you just kind of forget, like, how pale it actually is.
Right.
So.
All right, so we got a couple people checking in. We got JX Fine. He is drinking a Resolute. Sorry, guys, I can't put the comments up on the screen. Generally, I do that, but can't do it today. FLX Beer Review says, cheers. Just got home. Going to drink a double dry hop Citra Daydream from Other Half. Have you had any other Half beers?
Other Half I have. Better Half and Other Half I get confused.
Yeah,
Other Half is in New York.
New York.
Yeah, then yes, I have.
It's like once in a while. I know some fests like Holmes did the
collab with them and.
Well, yeah, but they do what's the Nucleate, the festival.
Yeah,
so they'll come out. They'll have people vote for
Yeah,
that.
they're all the same tribe of brewers.
And then we got Cam, just checking in. So yeah, I don't know where we were talking about Pliny.
Pliny.
Yeah. Well, tell us more about your beer, though.
I suppose we probably should talk about mine.
Yeah.
So
this is Jef from Loaded Dice Brewery in Troy, Michigan, by the way, in case anybody's joining in late.
I'm here for no reason at
Lord,
all.
what was it? Lord
Dave.
Something, but you wanted my shirt off for some reason. But
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe next time.
There won't be a next time.
Maybe.
Yeah, so my beers, I constantly rotate the tap list like you kind of mentioned. Right now we're heavy with my Fat Kings that I released end of August.
The award-winning Fat Kings.
That's right.
And then we're starting to roll right into our Oktoberfest beers. I got 2 on tap, probably put out another one next week. I have a Fest beer, a Marzen. Next week is going to be more of a traditional middle Oktoberfest, so it's 30% Pilsner, Munich, and Vienna. Nice, crisp little balance. Look at that breadiness from the Vienna. I'm really excited for that beer. That'll all be out next week. This time, well, we'd already be doing it. We're gonna do a Steinhoist next Friday.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are any prizes?
Huh?
Any prizes?
Is there prizes to a Steinhoist?
Well, I mean, sometimes people do like Easter Market does a thing where you hold it.
Oh. Well, I was
it's the
getting that
person
technical.
that holds it the longest,
No,
up in
I
the
think
air.
a little bit more into this. I'm surprised I got the Steinhoist part.
There you go.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to you. He
Thanks.
threw you all off.
He
with
did.
this.
Sorry.
Prizes?
Sorry.
Prizes.
Prize.
Of course we'll
Although
give prizes.
Cash and prizes.
That Eastern Market mug is heavy. It
Yeah,
takes
it's
a
like
lot more of that
enamel
full
or-
beer
Well,
off.
they do a
ceramic or
liter,
whatnot.
right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
huge.
so.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm gonna do a liter and a half next year. Screw the Eastern Market fucks. Oops, sorry. I love you guys.
tell us about the All In series.
I'm just waiting for you to say something. I'm gonna do a spit take. Yeah.
Well, the camera's far enough away. I hope that you won't get the louse, but
We're in the splatter zone right here.
Yeah.
So the All-In series is my base stout, and I adjunct it differently each time. So each All-In has its own little character. So think like dogs playing poker, but with skeletons, because it's metal. And so the one I'm working on right now is going to be for the Day of the Dead. It's going to be what is it, Dia de
Like a-
Muerto.
yeah.
It's going to be
Muerte. Dia de
yeah,
la
thank you.
Muerte.
That whatever. I'm the
You
worst.
weren't even close.
I got Morte, kinda.
That's true.
No. So it's
Just
gonna
say
be
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. It's gonna be a mole style stout, so it's gonna have that nice chocolate, earthy coffeeness, and then
spiciness.
it's come through with a little spiciness. It's sitting in the back right now. I haven't adjuncted it, but I'm really excited for that beer. That would be at the end of October. But yeah, we've done a handful of these already. We've done a maple bacon one, and they're all done after like card hands, so poker hands.
Right.
So Pocket Cowboys was the maple bacon one. We did a series, a duo, kind of a yin and a yang with a dark stout that was chocolate cake. That was the Devil's Hand, Devil's Food Cake, and then the Angel's Hand, which was an Angel Food Cake. So
Yep.
they kind of balanced each other.
Well, that was technically like a white stout, right? So
Yeah,
like
it was
the
a white
blonde,
stout
coffee
with
blonde,
yeah,
et cetera, et cetera.
Yep. A little less on the coffee, more forward on the actual Angel Food Cake. So a lot of bursts of vanilla, a lot of that breadiness you get from an Angel Food Cake.
Right.
Literally put both of those cakes into the mash. So that was a lot of fun to clean out. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing this. Probably, I mean, here for me, it's always stout season. These are usually about 10%ers. I got the base of my stout just sitting in one of those barrels right now, so you can't see it. It's
Right
up
behind next to the camera behind
Yeah.
it, some
We're in my barrel room right
these
now.
Motor City Gas.
Yeah,
barrels or
no,
change out
those
this
are
year?
not.
Barrel room / emergency exit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's blocked by all this stuff
right
right
now.
now. Hopefully there's
Don't-
no fire. Or anything.
Hopefully no fires,
Yeah.
but we'll Costanza everything
That's
out.
right. Whoa. After you get your eclair out of the garbage or something.
Ooh, eclairs. We
So-
should got eclairs for this evening.
So we got a couple people that have mentioned that they might have family that live nearby
Yeah.
or they live nearby. You got something that's ending in the next couple days.
That is
Tell us
true.
about